We're given the diagram, we're asked to find BE. Okay, before solving this, there are some theorems we need to be conversant with. So the first one that is called, okay, let's first draw it. If you have a circle and have a tangent, okay, let's do it, a secant line. You need a secant line, line that intersects a circle in 2 points. So, and we have a tangent line. We have another line which is tangent to the circle. So if we call here maybe A, here B, and here is C. So we should know that C squared is always that the length of that tangent is always A plus B times B. Yes. We should be conversant with this. Also, if you have a triangle, it's called geometric mean of triangle, maybe triangle A, B, C. We have a perpendicular here, and also if you have an angle 90 here, this angle 90. If we call here H, previously, so if we call here H, and maybe A, B, C, D. So we have geometric mean H or H squared is equal to CD. Also, A squared is equal to C times C plus D. Yes, C is A squared. B squared is now D times what? C plus D. It's called geometric mean of triangles. It's called geometric mean. That's the 3 geometric mean. So why this is called intersecting tangents and secant theorem. So if you have a tangent line and a secant line, they intersect. The length of the tangent line, the square, is equal to the product of the secant line and the external segment, which is B. So that's it. So let's go back. Okay. Also, we know that if you have a circle, Theo's theorem will have a diameter. Maybe if this is a circle of center below, you have diameter AB, that the inscribed angle of this diameter, the semicircle is always 90, so the inscribed angle, the angle made here is 90. We've known that. So with that, let's go back to the question. Okay, we have this. So I'm seeing, if you look at the diagram, you can see AB is 2, AC is 2, and AD is 2. So what will I do? We introduce a circle, like A is now the center of a circle that we introduce. Yes, so that's the only way we can solve this question. So since I have the same length to be 2, meaning A is the center of a circle. Yes, so the radius is AB or AD or AC. So it's logical. So let's introduce a circle passing through points C, D, and B with center A. Okay. So we introduce that. Also, let's introduce a line running from B to D. So why did we do this? So that from our theorem, that's Thales theorem, you see the diameter is now CB, so making this angle to be 90, yes. And also, this is the radius of a circle. Okay, that's it. So from here, we can solve this question because we have a secant line CE and a tangent line BE. Yes. So we see that BE, which is, let's call it X. So therefore X squared is now equal to, okay, but before then, we don't know CD. Yes. So let's call CD Y. Let's call this Y. So let's CD here be Y. So we need to calculate Y first before we get X. So we need to calculate Y first before we get X. So that same thing, if you look at this is the radius of a circle. We know that the radius is always perpendicular to the tangent line. Yes, so this should be 90. Yes. So since we have 90 here and we have 90 here, we can use our geometric mean of triangle. That's the only way we can get Y. So what do you notice? We see that from what I've said here, we see that from geometric mean 4 squared is equal to Y times Y plus 6. Yes. By geometric mean of triangle. This is 16. So this will lead to quadratic equation, which is 6y squared plus 6y minus 16 equal to 0. So factor. So this should be factor this 16. So factor y plus 8 and y minus 2. So making y to be 2 and minus 8. But we know that length can be negative, so y is 2. This is off. So we've gotten y to be 2. Therefore, we'll go back here. So using our intersecting tangent secant theorem, we see that x squared is now equal to y plus 6 times 6. Yes. This is by intersecting tangents and then a secant theorem. So from here, we've gotten the value of x is now the square root of y is 2. So I have 2 plus 6 times 6, which is 2 plus 6 is 8. Yes. 8 is 4 times 2. And 6 is 2 times 3. So from here we see that this is now 4 3. Yes. So that's the answer. X is option. That should be option B. It's a tricky one. So without the introduction of this circle, we can't solve this question. So thank you.